11. Authorities are trying to locate a Lancaster man who they are calling a person of interest in the death of his wife, 33-year-old Sheila Cabrera.
This comes as disturbing new video shows him dragging a large object away from their home just one day before her body was found dumped in the Angeles National Forest. Lindsay Pena live in Lancaster with the latest. Lindsay.
Yeah, Micah, this is that apartment complex that the victim lived in with her husband and 3 young sons. Shortly after she was reported missing, a neighbor came forward with video from his doorbell camera that showed the husband dragging a large object through that complex, wrapped in some sort of bag or tarp. Now, we do want to warn you that this video is graphic and some may find it disturbing. Investigators say this is 36-year-old Josimar Cabrera, captured in the early morning hours at an apartment complex in the 500 block of Lancaster Boulevard. His wife, 33-year-old Sheila Cabrera, was last seen, according to friends and family, on August 9th and later reported missing to the sheriff's department on August 12th. Surveillance video shows deputies at the couple's apartment complex, but investigators say when they tried to speak with him, they found out he fled the country, taking his 3 young sons with him to Peru, where the family is originally from. On August 16th, investigators got a tip about something discovered in the Angeles National Forest that turned out to be the body of Sheila Cabrera. Her cause of death hasn't been released yet. That same day, her husband and the 3 boys were located in Peru and the kids taken into protective custody. Family friends say the victim in this case suffered for years from domestic abuse, and they believe her husband killed her after she finally decided to leave. They say she never reported the abuse to authorities because she was an immigrant.
He had it planned. He already had taken the documents from his, like the week before.
Real unfortunate.
She told one of our friends that he's asking for my stuff. He's asking for my ID, for my social, the kid's birth certificate. Like, why? She told her mom, I don't want to be with him. I want to report him. And that's she was going to do that day. And, maybe that was her mistake to say it, but it's just, it's heartbreaking. It's super heartbreaking.
The sheriff's department says they expect the DA to file charges in this case soon, and that would start the extradition process to bring Cabrera back to the United States to face charges for this crime. We are told that a vigil may be planned for tomorrow in front of Lancaster City Hall. We'll, of course, keep you updated on that. For now, that is the latest here in Lancaster. Lindsay Pena, KTLA 5 News.
Thank you, Lindsay. Breaking.
This is sad. Very, very sad. So now, not only did the children lose their mom, now they're without a father. So now they're basically parentless. Most likely they're going to get raised by their grandmother. And this is like, in this situation, she should have left earlier, because they said that there's been a history of domestic violence going on in the household. Like, from the jump, with this stuff going on, but from the first time that he put his hands on you, it's time to go. I don't like, a lot of girls will try to say that they're gonna try to stay for the kids. No. The moment that this guy raises his hands at you, he hits you, you leave. I understand that she didn't want to get in contact with authorities because she was an immigrant, but there was a whole other route that she could have taken. She could have left, gone to one of her relatives' houses. To stick around and take the beating, it's very unfortunate that she's not here, but there were so many ways for her to prevent this. She could have left. She could have left. It's easy as that. And maybe she couldn't have left with her kids, and she probably had to go on her own, but at the end of the day, she'd still be here. And I'd guarantee you, she'd be able to find another way to get in contact with authorities, even though that she's an immigrant, and get this situation handled, and be able to be in good graces with her children all over again. But for her to just stay there, and the signs are in your face, and this happens to so many girls. Like, this guy, he's doing you wrong, but you continue to stick around because you said out of fear or you're scared. But there is so many things that you can do. Like, it's not like that guy is going to be home all day. He has to go to work. So while he's away at work, figure out your exit plan. figure out where you're gonna go, and if you could take your kids with you, you take your kids with you. And when you have a solution and you can get this guy put away, then go ahead and do that. But just to stick around and take a beating, come on, man. And that's the problem with a lot of these cases, with shows like Snapped and these little these there's shorter shows like Snapped. I don't know the name of the other shows, but that's the problem with these kind of situations. People always stick around. They don't want to leave, and it's like there's the only time I can understand why you can't leave is if this guy has you chained up somewhere or tied up, like then I can understand. But a lot of these cases, these girls are not tied up. These girls are not chained up or anything. They can leave the moment that this guy goes to work. You can leave if you want to go out of county, out of state. You can make that happen. And if it takes like a week or two for you to get that plan in motion, cool. Go ahead. I mean, if it means that you have to take some more shit from this guy, okay, cool. But in the meantime, you got this plan in motion. And then when it comes time, everything is already set. You're prepared. That day that he goes to work, out of there. But these girls don't do that. And it's always this thing of, oh, I'm gonna give them another chance. And I'm like, motherfuckers don't change. If this is how they've been moving for the longest, they're gonna be like that forever. Chances are they're gonna be like that. So it's in your best interest to make that plan, get prepared for it, and leave. It's unfortunate, man. Now, yeah, these kids, no mom, no dad. And when they finally get old enough to figure out that dad is the one that got your mom out of here, it's gonna hurt 10 times worse. It's a real sad situation, man. Very sad. And like I said, man, there's always ways to prevent this stuff, man. But humans are gonna be humans. But anyway, man, y'all go ahead and comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Go ahead, like, subscribe.